Alam nyo bang may client ako na nakapag-claim ng 1,042,000 despite na ang nahuhulugan pa lang niya is nasa 150,000? Story time. April 2022 nung nakipag-meet sa akin itong clients ko na to. Bali, mag-asawa sila. They are both CPAs. And si husband yung nakapag-claim ng critical illness insurance. Ayan. Ang work ni husband is isa siyang instructor sa accounting review school, and he was also a CPA board of nurture. And I was actually nervous that time nung minute ko sila. Not because I'm meeting this client personally for the first time, but because si husband kasi meron siyang dinisclose sa akin na medical history niya. Which is itong medical history na to is nandun siya sa list of uninsurable conditions namin. So sabi ko sa kanya, Sir, bali ito pala is may chance siya na ma-decline, ayan, or possible na ipa-medical exam ka, and then tsaka nila i-assess kung i-approve nila or not. And ino-offer ko na actually yung single pay investment namin kasi ito, kahit cancer survivor ka, pwede siyang ma-approve kasi wala siyang medical underwriting. Ayun, pero si Sir talaga, itong client ko na gusto niya talaga ng critical illness, ng hospitalization benefits, ayan. And then, nung sinabit namin yung application nung April 2022, ang sumunod na update dito is the policy is for further evaluation. Bali, pinamedical exam si client, hiningan siya ng attending physician statement doon sa usual doctor niya. Tapos, ayun, good thing is na-approve yung policy niya noong June 2022. And then, come 2024, nag-lapse naman yung policy niya. Ay nagka-problema doon sa credit card niya. Pero nire-instate namin siya kaagad. Fast forward to July 2025, his wife messaged me. Sabi niya, si husband ay na-hospitalized and was diagnosed with subarachnoid hemorrhage secondary to AVM with ruptured aneurysm. So, tinanong niya ako, may makiklaim ba sa insurance policy ni husband? Tsaka magkano kaya yung possible niya maklaim? Ayan. So, chinek ko ngayon yung diagnosis. Actually, wala siya sa list of 36 critical illnesses na covered dun sa policy niya. So, ang pwede niya lang maklaim is 2,000 per day ng confinement sa normal room or 6,000 per day naman for every day na nasa ICU siya. He spent 3 days in the ICU and 12 days in the normal room. So, all in all is 15 days siya na hospitalized. And then, chinek ko yung medical records na sinend sa akin ni husband, yung medical expenses niya, yung mga professional fees ng mga doktor, yung mga lab tests na ginawa, yung mga medicines na binili niya, umabot ng around 300,000. And 300,000 lang for 15 days na hospitalization. We are able to submit the claim requirements nung September 17. And then, September 24, nag-email na si ProLife kay client that the 1,042,000 was credited na sa account niya noong September 23. Ayan. This is actually a big help sa financial recovery ni client considering na naglabas sila na expenses around 300,000 for a 2-week hospitalization. If you want to know more about this policy, about this insurance plan, direct message me here or this on my Facebook account. Thanks for watching.